see total life changes. All right, so I'm going to talk about my why I joined this company. Well, first of all, my client and my actual sponsor into the business is Dr. Maud Advantage. She's on, and Maud approached me about 2 months ago and said, "Hey, Coach, you need to try this. You need to try this product that I have that I've been using." Now, Maud knows me since I'm her coach. I critique everything, so she was taking it on the down low. Okay, she didn't tell me she was taking it, but I said to her, "Yeah, send it to me. If it works like you said, do, we'll give it a try." So I got it. It sat on the dresser for 2 weeks. I didn't try it.
Oh
And
my
so
God.
Mom was like, "Coach, did you take what I sent to you?" I said, "Okay." Toya, take it. Toya took it. She was the guinea pig, I'm not gonna lie. But let me tell you this though, it worked. And I saw the expression on my wife's face about the product and how it worked for her. And I said, "Look, we gotta jump into this because truthfully, I know a lot of women who I coach and who I train who can definitely use this product." And so my why of jumping in the actual company was to help more people to help get in better shape, detox a lot of waste material, because I believe in that wholeheartedly. Okay, it's about detoxing. And this was one mechanism that I saw that can be very beneficial for a lot of people who I was training and who I was about to train. But look, I'm gonna let you hear my wife real fast and hear her why she loves the product and why she's in the business.
Hey y'all. So I took the product, like you said, and I loved it because it was a detox, and that's the purpose for me taking it was to detox and then also lose the weight 5 pounds in 5 days. So for most of you, you follow me on Instagram, and you know I took the product and I kind of diaried my journey as far as taking the product and how I did lose all that weight. I lost about 4 pounds, and I showed my before and after how it, flattened my stomach a little bit and lost some of the weight. And also about the energy it gave me. I started talking more about it on Instagram and sharing it more with people. And a few of you got some samples, and some of you actually bought the product and you enjoyed the way it's feeling. So we brought you onto this call for our launch party to tell y'all more about other products because it's more than just detox tea. We got vitamins, energy pills, and everything. So we wanted to introduce this to you all, and that's why you're all here. And so now I am going to take this time to introduce you to the woman who's going to introduce all this lovely information to you. She is the global director. Her name is Pam McCray. This young lady I want to bring before you is a mother of 4 and a daughter. She was once shy, broke, and bankrupt, and homeless as a corporate America failed her and her family. So she and her husband said yes. They said yes to TLC and the industry, and the industry has not disappointed them. They've been in the industry for over 25 years, and this has allowed them to turn her weight loss goal. And she has met her weight loss goal. They earned $250,000 in the industry within 7 months, and $1 million in over 17 months. And now they are multimillionaires and humble servant and leaders within TLC. She has helped me and Hassan grow our business. She's given us valuable information, both her and her husband. And so now I'm going to take this time to introduce you to our coach and global director, Pam McCray. So Coach, are you on the line right now?
Pam! Woo! Let's go,
I am here.
Pam!
Wait a minute, hold on. I think I got y'all pinned. I am here. Absolutely. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to both of you guys for that phenomenal introduction. It is such an honor to be in business with you, Coach Hassan, LaToya, Dr. Maud, this incredible team. You guys, matter of fact, I just want to say, as I was coming on to this live, I almost want some of y'all to turn them cameras back off because I am inspired by all of these incredible bodies. All right, the fitness world. Yes, I want to say to each and every one of you, you all are doing it and doing it for real big. And so I salute y'all for real because you guys, are really leading the path on letting the world know that your health is everything. Taking care of our bodies, the temple, is what we are called to do here on this earth. So we're just really excited to have you guys on board, a part of TLC. Looking forward to our journey as we continue to change lives together, on this path. And we're excited. So I can feel the energy. I know you guys are out there midways in Texas. I can feel the energy all the way on the West Coast out here in Vegas. And I just want to salute you guys and definitely welcome every single one of you that have joined us on this incredible launch party today for Coach Hassan, LaToya, as you know what, they've said yes to another big project in their entire life. They're no stranger to success. Obviously, you guys see them, and many of you on here, they coach you. They've had tremendous success in life in general. But imagine listening to your why. It's just another vehicle that they've grabbed a hold of in order to further their mission in life to continue to change lives. And so I'm really excited. So welcome to all of you that are on here. I know we got a little bit of everybody on. We have some fitness professionals that definitely are inspired by y'all pictures. We have some instructors, on here. Corporate America, I see we have some, administrators on here, educators from the education field. I see we have a lot of trainers, right? And so I just want to welcome, Jean, got some stay-at-home moms. That was me. I was a stay-at-home mom. So Janae, I think it is Janae, Kier, Veronica, Tamika, Nazira, Darrell. If I mess up y'all names, count to my head, not to my heart. Reba, Adriana, Gerald, Erica, Chelly, Lydia, Marie, I think it's Marie, Kiki, Haldry, Anna, Yvette, Stephanie, every single one of y'all that have been invited, Michael, Amber, I say welcome to what we call a total life change. And I can tell you, just as you all were able to hear, a little bit about my story, I could tell you 5 years ago, it was all because of one yes. And so congratulations to each and every one of you, because Coach Hassan and LaToya, they thought about you guys first in order to give you the opportunity to grab a hold of something that is life-changing and to say yes to these amazing products and to get in first as they are launching this incredible project with these amazing products that they've been able to now grab a hold of and leverage in order to, increase what they currently do. So it's a powerful thing to have in your possession. So congratulations to each and every one of you for being on their very first launch. And so I just want to say that 5 years ago, as I said yes to this incredible company, I had no idea what God was about to do. But just like you heard, I was very afraid. I was shy. I allowed fear to stop me for a very long time. But I tell you, it's something about when you realize and recognize the greatness that God has put on the inside of you, that greatness eventually will come to the outside. And so that's what ended up happening 5 years ago as I tried all of these home-based businesses. Right now, as the world has shut down, and our hearts and our prayers go out to everybody who's been affected, by what the world is going through right now, even with hours being cut, not being able to move forward in our professions and things of that nature. I can tell you that we're forever grateful for this company, Total Life Changes, because we've turned up. Our industry, we're having the greatest weeks ever in life. But 5 years ago, when I was looking for something, after failing in all of these different businesses, when I said yes to this company, I had no idea what God was about to do. But I can tell you that one yes began to turn our entire life around. And you never know when that's the yes, that God will give you another vehicle, a vehicle that you could grab a hold of in order to create either an additional stream or the stream that needs to change your entire life. And so, yes, I was very afraid. I was shy. I allowed fear to stop me, but I can tell you that I made a decision that enough was enough. And so saying yes to this incredible company when we were bankrupt, right? We have been through bankruptcy. My husband was an engineer. He worked in corporate America for 25 years. We had the 6 figures a year, but we still found ourselves living paycheck to paycheck. So therefore, I always, together we were searching for some other avenues in order to be able to definitely bridge the gap and to look for that freedom that we knew that we absolutely deserved. So yes, bankrupt, not just once, but twice. We lost every single vehicle. We turned to a life of renting cars. And as we stepped out on faith and moved our family to Miami, we didn't know what God was about to do. But I can tell you, that's when the job failed us. We looked up right around the holiday season time of 2014. There was no job. They said goodbye. 25 years down the drain, kind of like how it's happening in the world today. And so our hearts go out to people who have been affected, whose hours have been cut, who got up and thought that they were going to go to a job, and now the job's saying they don't need you anymore. And so these are the things, but we experienced that personally. So our hearts go out because we know what it feels like to look up and to not know what you're going to do for your family. So right around that time, we realized corporate America didn't care whether our kids had Thanksgiving. They didn't care whether our kids had Christmas, let alone they did not care whether we had a roof over our head. Because by the top of 2015, we found ourselves literally with no place to live, homeless. But I can tell you this yes to this incredible company began to turn my entire life around. And so some of you out here on here today, maybe you know a lot of people, maybe you don't, because I can tell you that in the beginning, not one family, not one friend supported me because I had tried so many of these things and it was like, okay, whatever, what are you doing now? But I can tell you that there's some people on here in which people respect you. You have influence. And if God could do this for me, he absolutely could do it for you by you now grabbing a hold of these products, becoming a product of a product, because all I did was sit on a little pack of tea, right? Look like this 5 years ago. This incredible lose 5 pounds in 5 days. It's not a weight loss tea. It's actually a detox tea. When I lost 20 pounds in 31 days and my stomach went on flat. Now, I don't have the bodies like some of y'all, but I'm going to tell you, y'all, it was inspiration today. But I could tell you that life began to change. And on social media, I started to attract people. I started to realize that people all over the world want to lose some weight. And so in less than 60 days, in a season in which our team didn't realize we was homeless, right? We was homeless when all this stuff was happening. It turned into $22,000 from the comfort of my home, all because I decided to sip on some tea. After that, I realized, you know what, this is not about me. This is the vehicle that God has given me in order to help to impact and change the lives of others. I didn't realize that, years down the road, Dr. Maud would say yes. After Dr. Maud, Coach Hassan and LaToya would say yes. And so as a result of it, I shifted my focus, realizing that this is the purpose that I've been searching for, because I didn't know my full purpose outside of being a wife to my incredible BFF for 31 years, to a mother to my kids and a daughter to my parents. I didn't know what my full purpose was. But I thank God for TLC because it allowed me to understand it and to now move forward and to be able to do some amazing things, all because I shifted my energy to helping others. That's how in 7 months' time, yes, $250,000 came into our household. Stay-at-home mom. I didn't have a network. I didn't know anybody, but I had a dream on the inside of me, and I made a decision to believe, and that's what happened. So fast forward, yes, as my husband stepped in because he was still looking for the job. In the next few months, we more than doubled our income as he realized that one could put 1,000 to flight, two could knock out 10,000. We began to do this thing together. We became documented 7-figure earners in 17 months. Now, multiple millions later, I say to each and every one of you invited by Coach Hassan and LaToya today, it all started with a yes. And I don't share my story with any of you on here today to impress you, but to impress upon you that this thing, you heard these stories on what this product has been able to do for them. This thing is real. I'm just like you. I just made a decision to grab a hold of something, a vehicle that literally can create some generational wealth and some freedom as we're building for our legacy, and made a decision to not leave debt for our children and our grandkids, but instead something that they could grab a hold of and continue to move forward with, and it's called Total Life Changes. So let's talk about these amazing products today that some of you may have been introduced to, some of you may not have, but the company, if you didn't realize, Total Life Changes, TLC, I tell you, the name is very befitting. Mr. Jack Fallon started this company with his BFF, Mr. Licari, about 20 years ago. So we're not a fly-by-night company. We've stood the test of time. We're a debt-free company. We owe no man nothing. Right now, on our way to becoming a billion-dollar debt-free company. And I can tell you that these products literally created it all. shipping in about 150 countries all over the world. So as the world right now is social distancing, I can tell you everybody has turned up on social media. So it's a simple concept that you could grab a hold of, really begin to just promote these products, not even have to focus on building a team, and be able to create some serious lucrative residual income with these amazing products. We have about 38 life-changing ones. I'm going to share some of them with you today, not all of them. We're not going to be on here all day. And, you know, starting with this tea. This is what it looks like now, okay? It looked like this 5 years ago when I grabbed a hold of it, but it's turned into this beautiful royalty purple color, known to help a person to lose 5 pounds in 5 days. But I want you all to know that it's not a weight loss tea. It's actually a detox tea. So this, you know, some of you on here saying, you know what, I don't need to lose any weight. Great, wonderful. The world does. Remember, it's not about what you need to do. It's about what the world needs to do. And all of you fitness professionals on here, you know that because you have clients who come to you who need some help. So these products can literally enhance what you currently do. It's going to cleanse your body out at a cellular level. 9 herbs, no stimulants in it. It is all natural. So unlike typical detoxes where you have to start and stop, our products are a lifestyle change. Just like all of you, you promote that healthy lifestyle, that fit lifestyle. This is a lifestyle change. So it goes into your body. It's going to cleanse out the toxins, the chemicals out of your body at a cellular level and do some amazing things. So if you need to lose some weight, you lose the weight. And for me, it was that belly fat. When my belly went on flat in 31 days, that's what did it for me. And so an explosion began to take place in my life. And I didn't realize that this little pack of tea would turn into that 7-figure income in like 17 months. So it starts with detoxing. Down the road, though, Mr. Fowler realized, because this one makes enough for a whole week, okay? You boil a pot of water, you stick it in the refrigerator, and you sip it with lunch and dinner, okay? But he realized, okay, the world is on the go. The world is busy. We got a lot going on. So eventually what came out was the instant IASO tea. And we love this one because this one, all you do is you open it up, you pour it in a bottle of water, which is what I got right here. You shake it, you sip it, and you're gonna lose the 5 pounds in 5 days on the go while detoxing still. But what I love about this one is that it has a stomach, it has a fiber in it, a soluble fiber that works with your stomach receptors. So therefore, if you drink this one 30 minutes before a meal, a person feels full. So what does that mean? It means you're gonna eat less, okay? So it's an incredible product that I tell you, I joke around the house because right now as we're quarantined, you know, our whole family is here, our grandson, all of our kids. And so I'm like, y'all keep sipping this tea because too many of y'all walk into the refrigerator and walk into the pantry, right? So we need to cut down on these food bills. No, I'm just kidding. But an incredible product that for real is helping people to detox and lose 5 pounds in 5 days on the go. So this is this one. We got some other teas that I'm gonna talk to you about too also. But after you detox, I want to tell you that this liquid vitamin, right? This one right here, I see y'all over there, right? This one is the game changer, okay? Because you cleanse, but then, right, you gotta put the nutrients back in with this one. 72 minerals, 19 amino acids, 1 tablespoon is like you eating 10 salads. Anybody, I know we got some fitness professionals on here today, right? Anybody like to eat 10 salads? Anybody had 10 salads a day? No, right? We don't want 10 salads at the end of the day, but I can tell you, I love this one because it gives your body everything it needs. It helps with mental clarity. It helps with focusing. It's going to literally feed your cells every single thing. And it's powerful because it's a liquid. If you all out there take some type of pill form vitamins, anybody out there take other vitamins? Take like maybe pill forms? Well, what if I, you know, those, your body can't even really absorb them. Only maybe 10 to 20%. But this 98% absorption directly into your system. It is very, very powerful. I can tell you a story about my dad who actually is 95 years old. But let me tell you where my dad was about 4 years ago. My dad was flat on his back. He stopped responding to us. He would not communicate with us. On top of it, ladies and gentlemen, I could tell you that his health was declining so much that a service stepped in order to assist because his health was at that point in life. Not only that, I could tell you that memory was going away. And so it was in that season that I introduced him to this NutriBurst liquid vitamin. And I can tell you, fast forward, let me tell you where my dad is today. Okay, my dad started having full-blown conversation. His memory got incredible. He went from not being able to lift a fork to sipping on hot cups of coffee. He's wheelchair bound, but he was wheelchair bound for 2 years at that time. He's been able to get up out of that wheelchair, take some steps with a walker. I have videos, from the assisted living facility sending me these videos. And I tell you, I got a phone call about 6 months in. Can anybody on here guess who it was? Probably not. It was that service. And they said, Miss McCray, this doesn't normally happen, but your dad no longer qualifies for our services. So he was released, ladies and gentlemen. Powerful. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can pull up his before and after picture right quick on my screen. If you guys can see, this is my dad. This is what he looked like before the NutriBurst. This is what my dad looked like after the NutriBurst. And you can just look at him. He's like Benjamin Button aging backwards. And guess what? My daddy will be celebrating his 96th birthday next week, next Tuesday to be exact. So I give God all the glory. Thank you, right? Incredible product. Another product that I could tell you builds your immune system to that NutriBurst. As everyone has wanted to build their immune system. I introduced this into my dad's life about 1 year in. This is the chaga. Anti everything. Just Google the many benefits of it. It's the most powerful Siberian herb on this earth. So it's an anti-inflammatory. It helps with joint pain. It's high in antioxidants. It is a superfood. So it is going to give your body every single thing that it needs. It's an adaptogen. So it goes into your body. It seeks out the areas that are not functioning as God intended our bodies to function. And when I say building up our immune system strong, incredible. So this is the chaga that you definitely want to check out. So those are two products that are really high in antioxidants. And then I want to share with you another one, this NRG. Y'all know about the NRG, right? Coach Hassan and LaToya. This NRG is amazing. Let me tell you, this one right here, I like to take before I work out, like about 20 minutes before I work out, because it takes about 20 minutes to kick in. This is our all natural energy capsule. You see, the world is tired. All you got to do, this is another industry we tap into. You go into a gas station, to a grocery store, you see those 5-hour energy drinks, monster drinks, all of those unhealthy drinks cause people to crash. I know you guys don't promote it. Y'all tell people don't use them. Well, this one is going to give a person some all natural energy. It turns on the energy, but guess what? It also turns off the appetite because it burns about 300 to 600 calories a day. Powerful, but not only that, it has a component in it called 5-HTP. So it helps with mental clarity. It helps with focusing. All right, a lot of children, a lot of kids who have it's recommended 13 and up. A lot of adults, how they're diagnosed and they have to maybe take medication to be able to pay attention, to focus, to stay on point. I have a student athlete, my son. He's 20. He's a sophomore in college, and literally he has a story, but he struggled academically. And I tell you, this NRG has been a game changer in his life, helping him to be able to focus and to stay on point. So this NRG, also known as the happy pill. So it elevates mood. So that's why we smile around here. We take this every single day, and our lives are absolutely amazing with this NRG. So it's powerful product that we have. Let me tell you guys about some of our CBD products, because I could talk to you about all of the ones that could benefit the fitness world. We have, protein drinks. I can go on and on. I'm not going to tell you to Chewy, which is 100% spirulina. You all know it builds that lean muscle. We have everything for everybody over here. But let's talk about some of our CBD products, because CBD is a very powerful industry that we tap into. And just being, real with all of y'all on here today. When I first heard CBD, I was like, no. I heard marijuana, getting high, I was like, listen, I'm 50 years old. I haven't tried any of that stuff. I don't need none of that right now. When I started to see this tea come out, the full spectrum hemp tea, which is our lemon flavored, all natural instant tea that we have, same benefits of the other instant teas, gives you that feel-full feeling if you drink it 30 minutes before a meal. But I could tell you that as I started to see that CBD was really very powerful, I started to pay attention, because as people within our company, this is lemon flavor. started to drink it, I started to hear all kinds of testimonies of, people who battle with pain in their body, chronic pain, now sipping on this tea and the pain was going away. I started to hear people who battle with skin issues, now drinking this tea and their skin started to clear up. I started to hear testimonies of people drinking this and obviously losing weight. I started to hear testimonies of people who battled with mood issues, who maybe have been a little uptight and didn't know how to relax, now sipping on this tea and their life changed. They were sleeping like a baby, where they struggled with resting well at night. So I decided, wait a minute, as I'm going through the airports, I'm seeing doctors are paying attention to CBD revolution, and it's an industry. I said, this is our Google moment. We have the opportunity to get in front of a $22 billion industry with some products. So I decided to sip this tea, and I tell you, it's amazing. I like to drink mine before I go to bed at night, and I sleep like a baby, but it detoxes me like none other. With the CBD products, you must drink a lot of water. So I tell everybody, drink your water, because you gotta have that in your body, for this product to definitely work like it needs to work. So that's one of them. And the full spectrum hemp tea, they come in a bag like this, but I learned too that there's something called THC. The higher the THC, the higher the high. So all of our full spectrum hemp products have less than the legal limit. The legal limit is 0.3. Our products, and we have certificates on these products, have less than 0.1%. So they're all hemp and no high over here. So that's one of them. But then Mr. Fallon came out with another product because he realized that there's still some professionals out there who cannot have any even 0.1% in their body, like the military and stuff. So he said, don't worry about it. I got the answer. At the top of this year, he came out with the broad spectrum. The broad spectrum has 0.0% THC. So there's none. So you get the benefits of the CBD. It tastes great. It's our raspberry lemonade flavor product, and it's absolutely amazing, but you don't have to worry about having any THC in it. So it's powerful. Again, all hemp, no high. On top of that, a couple other products, especially to those of you that are fitness professionals, you work out, I could tell you about, if you have anybody who experiences physical pain, this Alleviate is powerful. They all help with the physical pain, if you drink them or what have you, but the alleviates pain on demand, and it's one of our CBD products. We also have the drops over here, the Harmony drops, that are absolutely amazing. This one I love. I wasn't taking this in the beginning, but then I learned a couple things about it. Number one, it has the full spectrum hemp in it, but it also has vitamin E in it. So, that beautifies our skin. It has so many other benefits. And then vitamin C, so it builds our immune system. But then I heard and I learned something called MTCs. And I realized that enhances exercise and it stops the growth of fat cells. So that was all I needed to know. I'm like, wait a minute, stops the growth of fat cells? Let me add a little harmony in my life for real. So I do this every day. So yep, I'm doing the drops too. And then the spray, to beautify your skin, moisturize your skin, powerful products. And another one that I'm just going to mention is this oil. It's called our Affinity Oil, 100% EBU oil. I love this one, especially when I work out, my joints and everything. You rub this one on, it penetrates 7 layers deep. Okay, so it's going to help to eliminate any kind of pain, but it also does a lot of other things. Like ladies, it grows back edge lines, hair, it does some powerful things. You can actually consume this product. I do a lot of these calls, so I consume this product because it helps with your throat. It does so many different benefits, but it beautifies your skin. This is how I stay looking young at the age of 50. I put this on my face, before I go to bed every day. So powerful products. So I can go on and on with the products. I can. All right. There's even 1 to 3 pounds a day. This solution for all the weight loss goals. Okay. All I can tell you is we have products for everybody in the world, and I only shared a few. All right. So if you just got on here today and you wanted to see how you can leverage these products, even leverage them with yourself, then I can tell you, get back with Coach Hassan and LaToya today and say, I'm ready to place my order, because you want these products in your life to be able to build your immune system strong and to feel great, as that is what we're called to do here on this earth. Then definitely let them know. But what I want to do at this time, because I'm going to shift gears and I'm going to tell you how you literally can say yes to these products, leverage them in what you currently do, to definitely all of the fitness professionals on here today. Or maybe you're that person who has found yourself in a position where you understand that, you know what, who would have thought we'd find ourselves in a position where the government would tell us we can't have a job? Like, for real, people have lost their jobs. There's people out there who didn't have a plan B. There's people out there who now understand having multiple streams of income because they're still blessed to be working their job. But what if they were the ones who all of a sudden had no income? And so I'm gonna share with you how you can grab a hold of these products and create some daily pay, because our company pays out every single day. But what I want to do before I do that, right, is I want to bring on an incredible woman who has an amazing testimony here at Total Life Changes. And I tell you that we've been able to watch her grow. I mean, grow. And I'm forever grateful for Dr. Maud and Coach Hassan and LaToya, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that you guys are stretching this beautiful woman to greatness, okay? She is a single mom getting this thing done all the way in Miami, Florida. And so, Jay Sky, I want to bring you on the line today so you can share with everybody what TLC has been able to do for you, because your testimony is definitely inspiring the entire world. So I'm going to turn it over to you today.
Thank you so very much, Coach. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you loud and clear.
Awesome, awesome, guys. So thank you so much, Coach Pam, for coming on and sharing, the power of these products and this company with us. And thank you so much, Coach Hassan and LaToya, for your yes, because it's been such a pleasure working with you. And of course, thank you, Dr. Maud, for your yes. So there's a lot of yeses that I'm thankful for, but I can tell you that I'm a nurse practitioner, and in this time when a lot of people are turning down my industry in terms of health and wellness, on the front lines has turned up. But a year and a half ago, when I actually was made aware of these products, I was stretching myself, depleting myself. I had no energy, and I literally would come home after a 12-day shift. We're really around day 10, because I would work, 12 days straight. But around day 10, I call it a 12-day run. Around day 10, 11, I was like the walking dead. Okay, I would cry. I was very, very sad. I had nothing to give my little daughter in terms of some energy as her mom. And so I was praying for something. I had a young lady who approached me one day in church, and she gave me some NRG. And I'm so forever grateful, because that gave me life. That gave me an opportunity on those 12-day runs to actually have, on my first day off, have some time to enjoy with my daughter. So I called it the little life pill, right? And so I continued to consume that product, continued. And then lo and behold, I met a patient who was actually consuming this tea. It was in that green pack how Coach Pam showed you. And I remember, reviewing his labs, and I was just really blown away with his results in just a 4-month period of time. So I had that mindset was to say, you know what, I probably should try this for myself. But it just in a glimmer, I said it and it went in the back of my mind, because I was so focused on caring for everybody else that I let a poor mentality stop me. And when I say a poor mentality, I'm talking about passing over opportunity repeatedly. That was me. I was guilty. And so I just am so thankful for that same young lady who brought me that NRG. When I made a post on social media one day, this was a year and a half ago, leveraging my contacts on the internet, I said, does anybody have some ideas on what I could do to make some extra money? Even as a nurse practitioner making over 6 figures, guys, I still had, I was still working paycheck to paycheck, and I needed something to tie the ends together. And so when I did that post, the same young lady who brought me that NRG, she told me, you need to start drinking this tea. Well, I trusted her, and I started drinking the tea. And I noticed it was the same tea that my patient was drinking. And then I noticed when I looked up after 30 days, I had lost 13 pounds. Well, when I continued to consume the products, adding in that NutriBurst and everything like that, I continued to lose weight, and I lost about 55 pounds on these products, adding it to what I was already doing, which was working out. But for me, when I was working out, I never saw the scale move, which was a little bit disappointing, or it was actually a lot disappointing, right? So I'm working out, lifting those tractor trailer tires and you know, doing everything. My trainer, which was my neighbor at the time, so he was always on me, getting up at 5 a.m. and I still never saw the scale move until I started drinking the tea. So it made the world of difference. But not only that, as I was, you know, going to work, people would start to do like a head turn, and they would be like, you know, what are you doing? And so it's very natural for people to ask and inquire about how can they get these same results that I got. And so, you know, with my 55-pound weight loss story, I was able to now give my job back to society. I was able to make that plan B my plan A. And I've been doing that for since the end of last year, full time, with this amazing company that you'll find more about on how we get paid. But recently, you know, I decided to go back to the bedside because I always, of course, wanted to keep my license active as a, you know, medical professional. And this is a crucial time in which they need me. And so I just, you know, I'm so thankful and grateful that I have these products that, you know, I feel, you know, safe. You know, I feel amazing, my energy, you know, I don't get sick. I haven't gotten sick since I started drinking these products. And so, you know, when people, you know, I welcome the prayers, but I feel good. I feel good in my body. I feel secure knowing that, you know, my immunity is on point. And so I'm just so forever grateful and thankful for so many things that TLC has, you know, given to me, afforded to me, not just me, but my daughter. She has her own testimony with so many of these products. It's just really, really incredible. And so with that, you know, I'll just turn it back over to you guys and welcome everybody here who will say yes.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, J. Scott, for sharing that incredible testimony. And, you know, I was sitting up here trying to grab some before and after pictures of you. I got so many things on my computer, I couldn't find one, but this is what I found on your page right quick. So let me bring up this incredible woman's beautiful before and after picture. This was a couple ones that I just found right quick. As you can see, she is down 55 pounds. And I tell you, watching her journey has been absolutely amazing. That's one that I found. Let me see. And then I also found one more that I want to share with you guys.
That skin
is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, wow. When you look at that picture, how do you feel?
Man, I sometimes I don't even recognize myself physically, but I always look at my eyes and I remember that pain. And so it always does something to me when I see those photos.
Wow. Well, congratulations. She's down 55 pounds. We celebrate you. Her story is inspiring the entire world. And it all started with a little yes. All right. So those are a few stories. Those are our products. Okay. So if you want these products, you got to definitely get back with Coach Hassan and LaToya today and say yes to these amazing products. But now I'm going to shift gears a little bit right quick and just share with you, not just any compensation plan, but the #1 compensation plan and how you can literally grab a hold of this vehicle, leverage it, be able to create daily pay. And it's not so much because some people may not have time to build a team. One of the things that I love about what we do here at TLC is that you can simply grab a hold of these products. And the first way that we get paid is our daily pay, very powerful. And I tell you, one of the things that I love about our company is that we're the Uber in the industry. We're the only ones who offer this daily pay. There might be some people that are now duplicating, but we literally are the game changer where we created this daily pay about 2 months ago. And I know that the numbers of people that are getting paid, last week I heard numbers as $250,000 went out in one day in daily pay. So imagine that our company's giving hope in a season in which people need to find a home-based business, something to do at home. And they're leveraging this because the first way that we get paid is what we call our retail commission. So I ask every single one of you on here today, as you're looking at these products, who do you know that can benefit from this Nutraverse or this NRG or any of these teas that we talked about? or wants to lose 5 pounds in 5 days that can enhance what they're currently doing, detoxing, building their immune system. Because every time somebody says, yes, I told you it was powerful, they go to your free state-of-the-art website, that link that will be immediately available as soon as you get back with Coach Hassan and LaToya today and say, yes, I want to lock in my spot, solidify my position of equity. Now what's going to happen is they go to your link, and guess what's going to happen? They're now going to, TLC is going to cut you a 50% commission. It's just that simple, okay? They give us half. We're in a partnership with Mr. Jack Fallon. So therefore, every time a bottle of this NutriBurst is purchased, they give you $20. Every time any of these, pretty much all of these products is about a $20 commission. So it's a pretty incredible. We have kits in which people are able to go and get, and you're going to get that money, not just, sometime, but every day they pay it, not just Monday through Friday, but Saturday and Sunday, TLC drops commission checks. So it's one of the ways that we're really excited about as the company is really instilling hope in a season in which the world needs hope. So retail is very strong. I can also tell you that there's a second component to this. When you have some of these products on hand, they create cash on demand. So what I love about this is that when I first got started, one of the things that made me a believer was the fact that, you know what, I grabbed a hold of this tea in a season in which we was broke. We needed some money real fast, right? So retail was the very thing that came into our household very, very quickly. And what I mean by that is we paid $10 for a pack of this tea, but we retail one pack for $20. So your retail commissions, your hand-to-hand sales, you can actually control it and price it how you want to based on what you want to do with your business. TLC, the website, there's a specific price, but you can now retail these. So when I saw this little pack of tea, when I went to a women's event, multiplied almost $400 in less than 20 minutes. And back then we was just selling it for what we paid for. We didn't even know any better, $10. I knew that this was a game changer in with this company. But I also tell you that every single one of these bags, they have the individual sachets. So you pay about $60 for, the teas. But people break them down into 3-day supplies, 7-day supplies, and literally triple to quadruple their initial investment by now allowing the people to sample the product and to try the product. So retail is very strong. You can stop right there with the retail aspect of this and be able to, number one, bridge the gap, create an additional stream of income, whatever it is. That's what I love, because everybody can do it. All you do is become a product of the product. You fall in love with the products that you need to fall in love with, and it's going to be your passion that precedes everything. So I love it because I used to be shy. I'm not a salesperson. I can't sell anything, but I can tell you, I can share with you my dad's story. And when I do, and I talk about him in this NutriBurst, people say, you know what, I need that for my parents. I need that for me. I could tell somebody that I lost 20 pounds. I could share it with them. And the passion that comes from me, because I'm a product of the product, they automatically want it. And that's what I love. That's why there's so much success happening over here. And then the second way that we get paid is for the person that says, you know what, I know some people just like me. Some people who, can benefit from these products, but they also know some other people who can benefit from these products. And they want to be able to, now tap into getting some people to partner with them. And that's what I love, because with this, you're also going to receive another 50% commission. 3 out of the 6 ways that we get paid here at TLC, you get 50%. It's a partnership. Mr. Fallon gives back so much because he understands that the best form of marketing and advertising is what? It's word of mouth. So the more we talk, the more he gives, right? So instead of having, billions of dollars on commercials and billboards and everything, he understands that, I'm going to pay the people who promote the products. And that's the reason why we're having all the success with all of the people winning who've never won in this industry before, like my husband and myself. So it's powerful, right? And that's the fast start bonus. So every time somebody says yes, you get a 50% commission based off of the one-time investment that they start their home-based business with. Now, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th ways, I can tell you, start to get into really making the residual income. And this is where you go out and you find 2 people just like you, 2 people who want to promote the products, become a product of the product, and now your team starts to grow. You open up the rest of the compensation plan with the binary. What I love about this is that we all only have 2 teams, a left side and a right side. Now, remember, I shared with you, all of you have been invited to this very private call today by Coach Hassan and LaToya. They think highly of you because they're giving you the opportunity to get in front of this thing. Timing and positioning is everything. They have a huge network. And so you're on here today. And so you have the opportunity to get in because some of you on here may not know each other. Some of you may. But I can tell you what happens is as people now send them a message today saying, you know what, I'm in. I'm all in. What do I need to do? Yes, I want to get started. They're all going to go in. Everybody's going to go in one behind the other. So there's going to be some people who get started today. There's going to be some people who get started next week, next month, as we're on a mission to this team to impact 20,000 lives in 2020. You now are able to benefit because these people who join later become a part of your team. All right, you don't know them, but on this one way of pay, you're able to make up to $20,000 a week. Okay, so this is a weekly pay. So we get paid daily on retail, but these ways are weekly. So we get a check every single Thursday. We wake up to our TLC weekly check. So it's powerful. And I know some of you on here today might be saying, did this lady just say 20,000 in a week? I did. Trust me, when we first got started, I didn't believe it either. Until my husband and I, we maxed out this binary making 20,000 in 1 week, not counting the other ways that we get paid. So it does work. And remember, I was just a stay-at-home mom that made the decision to believe, right? It became a product of the product. So it's powerful. The fourth way we get paid is what we call the check match. Now, what I love about this is that this is a vehicle in which you are able to really help people. And I love it because of Mr. Fallon says, you know what, because you help people, I'm going to reward you with a 50% check match. Traditional businesses, traditional jobs don't give us a match on the boss's paycheck or anything like that, or anybody who helps us, right? But here at TLC, you're going to get it. Now, let me give you an example of how this works. Let's say for today, that we enrolled the incredible Coach Hassan and LaToya. They joined our team personally, right? And so now when they go out and they make, let's say, $2,000 in a week on the binary, right? They're gonna get their 2,000, but guess what? Nate and I would get a 50% match. So we get 1,000. We don't touch theirs, but we get a 50% match. Now I want you to think about this because they're just one person that we enrolled in our business. For every single person that says yes to us, we get this match. I've never seen anything like it. So if a person makes $1 on that binary, guess what? We get 50 cents. They add up. If a person maxes out the binary at $20,000, guess what? We get half and anything in between there. And it is absolutely incredible. But it does get better. There's another level, all right? So there's a second level. So now when every single, let's say all of y'all on here, Janae and Kiera and Veronica and Tamika and Nazira and Darrell and Eric and Dawn and Reba and Adriana and Michael and Amber and Yvette and Kiki and Marie, Lydia, all of y'all say yes. Listen, y'all become our second generation. I want you to imagine this, me and you. We're able to earn up to another 50%. Just remember 100% bonus payout. You don't have to know it all. Trust me, the checks start to come in and I've never seen anything like it. Now, the fifth way we get paid is what we call a lifestyle life changer bonus. Once you reach the rank of a national director, right? If you're building a team, this was a way that my husband and I, we were able to knock this out our 5th month in the business. Mr. Fallon says, I'm just gonna give you $1,500 a month to do whatever you want. Some companies give out car bonuses. He said, listen, go get whatever car you want. Go pay your mortgage, give it away, use it for your kids' college fund, whatever it is that you want to do, it's yours for the taking. And that's the only one that comes in every single month. So you can see that we have every avenue covered. We got the daily pay, we got the weekly pay, and we got the monthly pay. So it's inevitable that you're going to be able to tap into this extra income coming into your household. That way is one of the ways that we've been able to be a blessing in our son's life. I told you he's a student athlete. Moved along in the school system, set up to fail academically. When we realized it and we caught it, he was in 8th grade. And we said, you know, we went to the school and we begged them, please retain our child. He's not ready for high school. Well, they didn't retain him. They didn't promote him. They placed him into the 9th grade. And I remember, you know, saying, what in the world, calling the school, what does place mean? They said, Ms. McCray, it means that your son is not ready. He doesn't qualify, but we're going to put him in high school anyway. Well, our son has a gift, playing basketball. He's naturally gifted since the age of 4. Well, guess what? Because he struggled academically, he was unable to play in high school, no matter how bad he wanted. And I remember being the mother that cried tears because we were so broke that we could not afford a tutor, knowing that our son needed help. And I used to sit behind the desk with the computer, everything, trying to, you know, do the work for him, only making matters worse. But it was all I knew to do. But one yes to Total Life Changes allowed us to get that kid a chance at his dream after a counselor told him he would never play high school ball. It made me mad, motivated, and determined when he was entering his senior year. And you know what? We were able to pay cash for our son to the tune of probably $50,000, $60,000 for him to go to Oak Hill Academy, where many NBA players came out of. Josh Smith, Carmelo Anthony, so many of them, right? He graduated, fifth year senior, MVP, played basketball. Not only that, went on to have a full ride scholarship in Florida last year. Full ride scholarship because he's JUCO because of his path, right? His journey. Full ride scholarship, West LA. I tell you right now, we got 10 D1 offers on the table. We got more coming in over the next couple of days. And I say to all of y'all, one yes. Somebody out there is dependent upon your yes. And so I share with you that last way that we get paid is you'll feel it. Passion is our fuel. We love each other, period. We have a lot of fun over here, so therefore we get a lot of work done. Grateful is our mindset. And so our company stands on some strong core principles, and we're proud of it. And so I can tell you that as a result of it, we now are able to change lives all over the entire world. And so now all of you said, okay, Pam, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do, Coach Hassan and LaToya, in order to get in front of this movement that literally is changing the entire world? You got to decide. Do you just want the products? Because if so, we love our customers. Get these products today and continue to build your health, your immune system strong, because that's what life is all about. Your health is your greatest wealth. But if you're like myself, you're like Coach Hassan, you're like LaToya, Dr. Maud, Jay Sky, you know, you want to leverage this as a vehicle to create some freedom. Maybe it's just time freedom. Maybe it's to be able to bless and change the lives of others, impact people, whatever it is, to leverage it with what you currently do. Then you want to grab a hold of what we call our Life Changer Kit. We are life changers over here, right? And in life, we're called to help change lives, right? That's our purpose, right? Absolutely. So this little Life Changer Kit is going to cost you $50, okay? $50 to start your home-based business, to give you another stream of income for you to be able to leverage. It gives you some amazing things, just some brochures and some samples, because we have an incredible sample system. And I want to let you know that you don't have to touch any of these products, okay? So when people go and click your link and you get paid every day, the company ships everything out for you. So there's no additional work. You just get paid every day. So even with these samples, we have a sample system. These initial ones you can send out or you can hand out. But we have a sample system that people go, they click, boom, they got a sample at their door, in their mailbox. Or you put in their information, boom, they got a sample. You guys would not imagine how many people we have recruited into our business because they tried one of these samples for a couple of days and it worked, and now they come back, right? I saw y'all with all them samples, right, at the house, right? And so now incredible is what happens. But then you grab that $50 business kit, and then all you're going to do now is choose whatever product you want to start your journey with. And so what I love is that we have this. This is one of our kits. It's called the Freedom Kit. You can get free today. With this one right here, what this one has is the tea, right? It has the instant tea in it. It has the NutriBurst in it, and it has the NRG, right? It's called our Freedom Kit. We got a lot of different kits. I can't even begin to tell you how many kits we got when you go to their link, you click the link. But this one right here is about $160, $165 for you to now be on the journey with this Freedom Kit. So you grab that. But I can tell you, you can grab a hold of one product. You can grab a hold of 2 products. You can grab a hold of 3 products. You can grab a hold of a lot of products so that you have some inventory. All I want to say to you is it doesn't matter how you start. It just matters that you make a decision to start. That's the biggest thing, because you never know when it's the very yes that you need to say in order to change your life physically and financially. I had no idea that when we said yes to TOC 5 years ago, that God was going to do all of these amazing things in my life. But I'm forever grateful for this product being introduced into my life. I'm forever grateful because it's given me an opportunity to help others to manifest their dreams. And you know what? I can tell you one thing, that we, for real, are going all the way to the top with this one. It's not a question of will we get it done? It's a question of, are you going to get back with Coach Hassan today and LaToya and say, you know what? I'm ready to be one. We're on a mission to impact 20,000 lives in 2020. So I say to each and every one of you, as I turn this back over to them and they share some closing words, get back with them, send in that text message, give them that call and say, I'm ready, because I look forward to seeing each and every one of you, not from the top, but at the top. That bottom is way too crowded. Let's grab a hold of this vehicle and let's drive. So Coach Hassan and LaToya, I want to turn this back over to you so you can share some closing words with all of your amazing guests on here today.
Thank you so much, Coach.
You're welcome.
Coach Pam. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. You're welcome. Awesome
Thank
job.
you.
So
Hey,
that's
only thing I can say, you know, believe and you can achieve anything. You know, that is I know it's a word, a slogan that we hear a lot, but truthfully, I want to say this, and I don't think I told Coach Pam this. I said I would never do this. I did. I made a vow I would not do anything like this again. I have tried before, just like you, and I said never. And the key is never say never. And for the little month and a half that me and my wife has been in TLC, it has been all great. All right, it has been all good. Okay, so all of my clients, friends, my white friends on here, trust what you heard of Pam. The product is good, and people who on it has tried it, they love it, and it works. And for me, I'm about helping people get better and health. And so again, this is another avenue for us to help more people to get healthy first, and also to another avenue to help people get healthy financially. So, and that is very key in this day and time, because a lot of our jobs right now has quit us, but TLC is still here, still going, and still pumping. So that's my closing words. Y'all follow me, so y'all know I speak nothing but the truth, and I ain't gonna put no extra sugar on it. And it's all love and all good. And I love this company. It's a good culture to be in.
Yeah. And so I'm just gonna piggyback off of what he said. Most for y'all who know me, you know, I share my story. I took the product, I did the tea, and I loved it. Again, I just love the detox of it. I liked how it made me feel. I love the results that I received, which made me want to purchase more products, the NRG and the CBD tea, to help me with my running and the inflammation. And then loving the product and wanting to just share that with you because it's something I found that I love that's actually helping me. No bogus, no fluff, no anything. It's actually helping me. And I wanted to introduce it to all of you because I know most of y'all, a lot of the people who I brought out to the line were having a little problem with either weight loss, detox issues, or inflammation due to, you know, injuries or just, you know, getting up in age. So I wanted to share this with y'all. And then because we love this product, making us healthy, improving us, we're also benefiting from it financially. You know what I mean? So it's a win-win situation. I'm getting healthy, put some money in my pocket, you know, I ain't gotta leave my house, just share the information. And then if you like it, you try it, you buy it, you know, and it's the same thing that you could do. It's not hard. It's just sharing your story. You're not selling nothing. You're telling people how it's benefiting you. And so that's what I brought you guys on here for. And Pam, Coach Pam, thank you so much for sharing. Phenomenal. Thank you so much. And for all of you out there, go and purchase, if you want to purchase a product that's gonna, help you out.
Hold on, one second. All my clients who are on this call right now, If your calories drop down to 500 because you didn't say yes, you know what happened, right? If you click on your ad and you got 10,000 laps around the corner because you didn't say yes, don't be mad at Coach, all right?
But seriously, thank y'all so much for joining. We really appreciate it and hope that you got some good information from it. So y'all know how to get in touch with us if you have any other additional questions.
We're gonna turn it back over to Coach.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. Say yes. Thank everybody for jumping on. I had an amazing time. Appreciate y'all for inspiring me with them incredible bodies, them pictures that I saw as I came on here. Let's go change some more lives together. All right. See y'all at the top. Get back with them today. See you later. Bye, everybody. Throw your hands up, wave a minute.